Thanks for coming in again today, Martell and Carla. How are you doing today? I'm fine. I'm fine also. Okay. All right, so we can get started in just a moment. Okay. So, since the last time we've seen each other, we talked about your relationship and the things that you have been dealing with. So, how has it been since then? Carla? Well, yeah, everything has been, you know, going smooth lately, and I like it. I mean, I've been feeling supported by Martell, but um, I just want to, like you said, keep on going through with these sessions so that we can continue to have a healthy relationship. And then we've already building one with you, so that'll help us to be able to come to you and trust you a little bit more. Okay, that sounds good. That's really, really good. I'm glad for you too. And Martell, what are you thinking? I uh I think that everything has been going good. Carla, she's been doing a really good job around the house, and we're also thinking about moving. So we're trying to get our stuff together so that we can move and start afresh in a new place. And we think that that should be good for our relationship too. We both, discussed it and talked about that also. And I'm glad that we, get to come to these sessions and everything because it's really been helpful. And I trust that we can keep coming to you for many, many years. Okay. So I think that you two are doing really, really good right now. And I thank you for coming into these sessions. And I just want you to keep a notice on any signs that you think that could bring any harm on your relationship. Okay. And um, this is really good. And I'm really happy about this. We are planning a bring your partner closer party we're supposed to be having. There's supposed to be different events that's going on that day, so there'll be a lot of people coming. And I think this would be good for you, to just keep up with your relationship and finding new wonders and things that you can do in your relationship. And this should help you, and also you get to come out for free food and drinks. And if you see anything else that you want to purchase, there'll be things that you can purchase there. But there are also other foods that you might have to pay for. So just to let you know up front, all of the food and drinks and snacks and things that won't be free, but there'll be free snacks for you guys. And I'm just happy to hear about. So, uh, Carla, how are things as far as about the moving process? How are you feeling about that? How are you truly feeling about it? Well, I think at first I was a little nervous about it, but and then as me and Martell, we continue to talk about it. I think that everything um will be okay about it now, and I'm just very excited about moving, and I know that we're going to need you as soon as we do make the move, and we want to keep you updated because we know that moving in different new neighborhoods could be bring different types of things happening. So I'm really feeling really good about it. I feel okay about it right now. Okay. So Martell and Carla, how is the neighborhood where you're at now? How is it everything going with you and your friends? Is everything going okay? Are you all are you two agreeing on the types of friends that you're hanging with and the things that you're dealing with as far as like your neighbors? Are you okay with that? Well, I'm okay with the neighbors, and my friends and his friends are really kind of, we're kind of already close. So, and I'm okay with that. Martell, yeah, pretty much our friends are okay, and we really love our friends, so we're good with them, and everything in that area is going okay. All right. So I want to invite you back to another session. I want you all to come back in next week at the same time, and I want you to continue to enjoy each other in your relationship. And good luck with your relationship. Okay? Thank you, Pastor. Thanks. Hold on. I'm finna deal the cards right now. Oh, wait. I hate when they slip out of my hand like that, but hold on. Like, pass my foot. Oh, no, I get it. Hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back. What's his shit? Shane's gonna come over here. Oh, I she Baby and her probably going out. That's cool. Check y'all cards. Please. Come on, y'all. Okay, come on. I'm trying to put my cards together. I gotta put all my cards together so we can play for real. We will still be all day, so. Okay, I'm ready. It's your turn. Let's see if I got some good cards. Dang. I think somebody gonna try to take this card, so I'm gonna play that. This is my book right here. Cool. So you get one book. You taking points? Sure. It's okay. It's on you. Alright. This from my book. Sure, y'all be knowing, don't y'all? Yeah. Playing no card games. Y'all played a good game though, but y'all kept on beating us. It's cool. Y'all can't come back over my house after that. I'm just kidding. Y'all can still come over here. Clothes, stuff. I ain't gonna get in here, but I'm just break. I gotta get them. What you gonna do? Your kids at home, Anthony? My kids at home, sure. They did everything. I ain't gotta do nothing when I get in. Well, tomorrow y'all call me then. Cause I'm finna go in here too. I'm finna go in here and go to sleep. I gotta go to work in the morning early. So I'll just talk to y'all later, okay? Alright. What you doing, I gotta get these dishes did up. Dang, what y'all did? Have a party or something? I had some family and some old friends, of course, came over here. Why you ain't come over here? I called you and invited you, but you ain't answer. I left you a message. I didn't even know what it's for. Nothing, just to get together. Try to Okay, hold on. Well, did you get to go to the doctor and get checked on? Yeah, I had went and got checked on, and they was telling me that my baby was okay and everything. Cause I told them I never had panic like that before, and I usually don't, panic doing stuff like this. But after everything happened, I was like, wow, I didn't know what was going on. Everybody just started coming out of nowhere, just taking stuff and running out. And I was just so happened to be looking at my phone up on my Facebook page, and it was some other people showing what they was doing. I'm like, okay, yeah. But then people was going in the stores and snatch stuff, so I looked up because this one girl, she was like, I know they're not going in there taking stuff. This is crazy. She said they ain't nothing but acting crazy over here. Just walking out. Look at them. Look at them. So I happened to look up, and where I was at the store, I was hanging out with a couple of people, and we all looked. They said, everybody was taking stuff. So I'm like, girl, I don't know. I'm like, I don't want to be over here because it's too much going on. I'm like, I don't want to be in no trouble. I don't know why they doing this. I don't know what's going on. And then it was talking about the protesting and stuff like that. So I'm like, what does this have to do with the protesting? So I'm like, let me mind my business. So we drove up out of there and then come out. It was cars everywhere on different sides of the street when we're trying to get back in. So of course I had to drop a couple of people off too. So I'm like, I had to go in by myself. And Jacob, he wasn't even here with me. He over there hanging out with his friends. So I'm like, I had to be stuck up in this house, and I was like, well, I just go in here. I talked to my friend on the phone, and then after that, I went in to go and get me something to eat, and then I laid down because I was like, I'm sleepy. I'm not gonna be up with this mess. I'm like, but it was hard to sleep, so I kept on twisting and turning. It was real hard before I could go to sleep. I was like, and then Jacob didn't come in until like early in the morning. I'm like, what is you doing? Girl, I know how that be. You know, at 1 o'clock in the morning, and you up here worried like that. Yeah, I was just so worried. I'm like, I couldn't believe that all of this stuff was taking place, and we gotta do curfew and stuff. So I better hurry up and let you get out of here before you get stuck in the traffic. Plus the rush hour traffic. Then you get stuck in for curfew. I don't want them to pull you over. Girl, they not gonna pull me over because I'll let them know I'm just coming from somewhere. I gotta go to the house first. I mean, they expect everything to be perfect. Like, oh, like I can't run late or something else can't happen where I have to hurry up and come in. You know, come on, curfew. Come on now. How's that gonna work for me? You know, I know, but we gotta obey the laws in this land, don't we? Look, I know what you're trying to say, but I'm just talking about, man, they can't just control everything like that. I'm trying to get in the house and I'm trying to do the best I can do to listen to what they saying. First of all, then I gotta wear my mask. I shouldn't even have to do this. I really shouldn't even have to wear no mask, you know. You know how much I paid for this mask? Cause I got some more up at the house. I know everybody collecting masks. I paid $30 for this mask. What? You know what I was thinking about? With my mask, I was like, for a keepsake, since we might not have to wear them for a long time, I was gonna make um a book album to put all my masks in because I got different ones, and then a couple of my friends they made me one, so I was like, that's cool. I was like, these I like these masks y'all making, so I was like, I'm gonna make a like it's gonna be like a record book where I'm gonna keep it and put it up so that I'll be able to keep it and be in like a memory of what happened. Then I put the newspaper thing already in there. So about everything that happened when everything first started, when we had about the COVID-19. I'm like, shoot, I'm putting this up in there. That's a cool idea. Make me one of them. Uh, okay, I'll get you one when I go back out. You know, so I'll get you one. Ain't no problem. So what you doing? What you doing later on? What can we do? We gotta sit in the house. We can watch TV. Play some video games. If I go over Juju. Yeah, if I go over there, we play video games. We don't mess around. So we gotta have something to do. Uh, I know. Shoot, we gotta have something to do up in this town. Where is Chicago? You talking about town? This big old town of a city. Right, sure. Uh, I want to go back to COVID. Who? I want to go back to that club we went to. I think they not even open yet. Are they not open? Mm-mm. I think they was talking about they won't be opening for another couple of weeks. I'll be there. I want some of their lemonade for real. You want some of their lemonade. I want some of their lemonade. You think we can make some lemonade like theirs, but it's no lemonade like theirs. So I'm trying to get up there as soon as I get a chance. I got some more people that they want to go up there too. Yeah, it's hot. It's really hot up there. And it's everybody else. You think everybody else gonna go back up there with us? I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. They haven't even called me. Uh, they didn't call you, huh? Uh-uh. So I don't know. We'll see what we gonna do. 'Cause, it's been real nice weather out here. First it started out real cold. And I'm like, where the hot weather at? I'm ready to put my little shorts and stuff on. I haven't worn no shorts yet. I've been wearing pants and my little dresses I put on too. What's that what's that stuff where you get your other dress from that I like? Um, it's called Peachtree. Peachtree. I want to go over there. You gotta show me where that's at, cause I ain't never been over there to that store, and I want to go and see a couple of dresses. They got shorts and stuff up there too. Yeah, they got shorts up there. You can go up there. Actually, we can go up there right now if you want. Nah, I gotta finish cleaning up and stuff over here. I ain't going nowhere up there and do that today. I just wanna, I saw some people up there trying to go to the what's that they was going to the amusement parks and trying to chill and like gonna get on the roller coaster. I'm like, you wanna catch me up on the roller coaster right now? What, girl? Please, I will get on there. Yeah, well, I'm not getting on the roller coasters, not right now until things calm down. So, well, that's on you. You know, you gotta have something that you want to do. But I ain't gonna judge you if you don't want to get on. You don't even be trying to get on anyway, do you? Not sometimes. Well, I'm finna get out of here. Let me know when you call me and let me know when you want to go to that Peachtree store. It's great. They got a lot of good stuff up in there. So if you want to go up in there, let me know. All right. I'll see you. All right. Listen to this next scene when Jacob finally comes back in and checks on his pregnant girlfriend, Angie, who wants to get married. Hey, Jacob. Hey, what's up? I've been waiting on you all day. Yeah, but I just saw your cousin. She just left not too long ago. Okay, so you was watching me then. I'm not gonna say I was watching. I'm just telling you that I saw you. All right. Well, I've been cleaning up and everything. I washed the dishes. I swept. I mopped and everything. And I folded up all your clothes and put them in the room and everything. And I ironed your other outfits and stuff that's ready for when you go to work. Okay, thank you. You're welcome, cause I've been concerned. You've been staying out a lot lately, and I told you that I'm pregnant, and I be worried around here. I think I be getting blue and everything, and I be kind of sad when you're not in here. Look, I gotta go out and hang out sometime. Now, when you go out and hang out, I don't have no problem with it. You go and hang out, but you want me to just sit up and not have no fun. I can't hang out with my guys. When you ain't out and you hanging with your friends, I'm at the house by myself. So now when I gotta go out, you know what I'm saying? I gotta hang out with my friends too. You know? So it's just like that. Stop bugging me about it. Huh? Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm just trying to tell you, I get really emotional a lot lately. Plus, they said I'm 3 months pregnant. When I went to the doctor, you didn't even go to my doctor appointment with me. Do you know how much that made me feel sad and hurt? I wanted you to go to my doctor appointment. You're not going to my doctor appointments. This is just going to be too hard for me if you're not going to go to all my doctor appointments. I need you to be there for my support. You can't expect me to be at all of your appointments. First, you want me to get married, then you want me to be at all your appointments. I just can't do all of that right now. It's a lot on my mind. You don't know. I can't tell you everything. But I was just telling you, if I tell you everything, then you won't worry. Oh, I'm going to worry. I'm already worried. I told you I've been sitting in this house. I was happy that my cousin stopped back there and she said she had to go. So what was I supposed to do? I'm finna go upstairs. I gotta change my clothes. Change your clothes? What you gotta change your clothes for? You ain't been doing no work. You just been hanging out with your friends. So why you gotta change your clothes? Are you seeing somebody else or something? Look, don't start that because you're not gonna get me there. I'm finna go upstairs. Just move out of my way. Come on. Oh yeah, hey Angie, how you doing? What's wrong? Oh yeah, having another argument, huh? Where's Jacob at? He left out again? Oh, so you think he's messing around? Why do you think that? Cause he acting different? Wow. And he's leaving out more and that's why you're concerned. Hmm. I wish I could help you. I really don't know what to do. I would, um, I noticed that you all haven't been coming over here a lot either. Why don't you try to get him to come over here and then maybe we can talk. I can try to get Martell to talk to him. Yeah, I did talk to the pastor. He told me he'll let me know when they'll get some openings up. Yeah, he said they should have some openings up for you soon so y'all can be able to go. But maybe if you can get him to come over here, maybe Martell can let him know about, you know, how easy it'd be for him to go to this um session. And it don't cost that much. And it should help you all. It's helping us. Yes, I'm sure. I'm very sure it's helping us. We're getting along better right now. And like anytime we have a problem, we don't just let them know exactly when it's happening, but we'll just let them know what's been going on by the time we go in. Uh-huh. Yeah, they having something going on for couples and to try to get them to move closer to each other and everything. And I think if you all can get in and start with the sessions, you'll be able to go to that and they'll probably be good for you. They got free food and drinks and then lots of different events and stuff going on that day. Uh-huh. I just want to see the best for my friend, you know. I, I just can't, deal with the fact that you're suffering like this. And I think that you and him could get along better. Y'all been getting along so good. And I like seeing y'all together. I really do. I think you all are the perfect couple. Jacob's really a nice guy. I know you don't want to leave him behind or do anything with that relationship. I know you want to stay with him. Your baby probably gonna come out looking just like him because y'all just have too many issues. It might be because of the pregnancy. I don't know. But did you ask him like how's he taking it? How's he dealing with it? How's it making him feel? Knowing that he's gonna be actually a real father one day. No games. It's not a toy. You're not playing house anymore. I know. I'm shocked too. I wouldn't be surprised if he's shocked about it. It just sprung up on me. I didn't even think that you were trying to go ahead and have a baby. Yeah, I didn't know. Well, just calm down. I know I don't want you to be in a panic again, and have to be going back to the doctor. I know that's since your appointment went okay, then you should be happy with that. Yeah. What store? Oh, the Peachtree store. Well, when y'all going up there? Okay, you gonna try to go up there tomorrow? Yeah, I'll go with you all. I need some new shoes and I need just like maybe probably a couple of outfits. I'm tired of looking at these same outfits. I'm glad you asked. And yeah, the same outfits over and over again is starting to get boring. My gosh, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. You better stay in for your curfew. Don't be going out too late now. Oh, I thought you said you was trying to go somewhere. I was gonna say. Oh, oh, you think he's trying to take advantage of this curfew so when he go out at the curfew so he won't have to come back in. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He'll probably be back. I hope y'all get to come over here tomorrow though. Yeah, come over here and see his friend. Maybe they could talk. Well, okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna get off the phone too then. You just feel better, okay, friend? Okay. Talk to you later. Bye bye. Oh man. Y'all ready to go back in there? We got like a couple of minutes. We don't gotta go back in there yet. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. What? I'm trying to see. Did you see that lady with that big old purple dress on she had? Oh, did you see that? Yeah, I saw her. She really looked horrible with that on. It's not funny. It is funny, sure. We wouldn't be talking about it if it wasn't funny. Well, I hope she don't try to sit by me with that. I don't even want to see me go back in there. I don't want her sitting by me. I know. And she thinks that she's so cool. But she not cool to me. Unless she came up here last time, she really thinks she's so cool. I know. But she not really cool like she thinks she is though. I ain't even no cute guys up in here either. That Q gas, they say the Q gas always taken. Well, they probably get offended by that stuff anyway, so I don't care. Well, that's why they gotta be sure. It's somebody for everybody, you know. Yeah. Going up in there. Come on, let's just go on in there. If they already loud and they're just talking and stuff. I'm hungry, sure. We only got a little bit of time to be up in here, and then we can go and get something to eat. Oh, okay. Did you see my phone? What? Did you see my phone? You got your phone. Oh, it's right here. I got this in my pocket. I thought I was going to say, like, where my phone at? Mm-mm. But nah, for real though, I like this place. I gotta keep coming up here. I mean, it give me something to do, and I just like it though. But other than that, lady with that crazy dress, I don't want to sit by me. Let me see. Where's your paper at that you wrote your stuff down in? Girl threw that away. I don't have that paper no more. Oh. Okay. All right. I want to know if everybody is in. Can you find your seat? Everybody be seated because we want to get started and back up. We have a couple of more minutes before we can. We have a few more minutes before we're going to wrap this up, and then we can come back next week. So. Okay. Okay. Let's kind of settle down. I know everybody in there is an adult. Okay. I understand that. So I'm trying to get you all to calm down. Please sit in your seats so we can get everything situated. Okay. You all have some snacks. There's some snacks on the back table. If you're hungry, we brought snacks today. We don't bring snacks to everyone. Get you a bag of chips or something to drink. Sandwiches are on the other table. You can have a sandwich too if you're hungry. Okay. Now, the last thing we talked about, of course, is, why we're here. People are out treating people wrong, and why? You don't know. You have fun with it, you don't regret it, or you do regret it. I want to call a special friend named Zimmer. Zimmer, can you come up here? And while Zimmer's coming up here, I want everybody to give Zimmer applause, okay? Okay, thank you. I've been knowing Zimmer for a while. Zimmer is going to come up and tell you a little bit more. Here you go, Zimmer. Okay, so as you all know, my name is Zimmer. How you doing? Um, I have a background of kind of both trying to be nice and mean. So it's like I didn't know sometimes what to pick because boredom. One thing I don't like to do is to be bored. And when I'm bored, I do awkward things. And still to this day, so the people that are supporters of me and people around me, they always trying to get me something to do so that I won't be bored, and I really appreciate them for that because one thing it has did is it basically has changed my life and turned it around a whole lot. Yes, thank you so much. It's really changed my life around a whole lot, and so picking from between being nice and being mean, being nice and being mean. I just wanted to express this to you all because it's kind of hard balancing those two things, and it's like, I have met a couple of people that were very rude to me, so I picked up this behavior because people were so rude to me, and I never understood why, that they were so rude to me the way they were. And I'm like, I'm trying to be nice to them, I'm doing the best I can do, and I never understood why they were being mean to me. Like sometimes they used to try to make fun of me and talk about me, and I really didn't understand because one minute they'll be laughing with me, the next minute they'll just come out of nowhere and then they'll just stop, and then kind of make me feel very awkward. So I'm like, it's kind of hard how I'm going to choose friends if they're going to do this to me. Um, so basically, when they start doing it, I would punch them. It became very violent, and the professors, the teachers, and everything that I had to deal with, they had to kind of help me because I did this because I wanted to. I wanted to stand up for myself. I wanted to, speak back, and it's not always good. It didn't always have a good turnout. Sometimes when I was in school, uh, they actually would kick me out of the school, and I had to, they call it a suspension, and I would have to stay at home. Okay, so I didn't, and then the other kids had to do it too because the teacher said that we weren't listening. So pretty much, it was just, it was a lot. It was a lot. I couldn't believe that, I had got used to it. So after a while, as I got older, I started drinking, and I noticed that my drinking habits had gotten, kind of bad. So I was like, you know what? Once I realized that, I was like, I'm gonna have to try to get some help. I overheard a couple of people over there talking about some AA class, but I didn't hear the information, and so by the time I wanted to ask them, they got on the bus. They were already gone. They had to get on the bus, so I couldn't catch up with them, and I didn't know, where they were. So I had started looking up places where I can go, and then start getting AA treatments. So when I started going to the AA, I basically, they didn't test us for drinking, but I kind of lied up in there and told them that I was, that I had stopped drinking. I really feel bad about this because the people were really trying to say, hey, they brought some guests in, and I feel horrible because I had lied to them and told them that I had stopped drinking. So it's like every time they would applaud me, and this would go on for months and months and months and months and months. They always applaud me, but I was always still out drinking and doing silly things, which I really don't want to say in here, but it's for a reason because the things that I was doing, it was really unnecessary, and now I really do feel bad about it. Um, so sometimes I won't. I'm not gonna lie. I still drink, but my attitude when I'm drinking is just it's a little bit more different. But I realize that me going in and getting the help, even though I was lying to everybody and telling them that I was cleaning myself up, I actually uh, it helped me because I kept going in and hearing everybody else's story, and it seemed like their positive attitudes and their positivity had rubbed off on me for something. So I was like, because I used to drink and try to cover up my problems and stuff like that. And then it was just like, because I knew that I didn't know how to deal with certain people. So I was like, wow, but then I finally got a chance and I realized that when I saw myself doing better, I started really telling people about it. It's only like a couple of people would be like, girl, why you up in that line in the AA meetings? Because, you still be drinking. Because, I was hanging out with them, so I feel bad because I think it kind of discouraged them because, I think it would have been more helpful if I actually had stopped and then they would have got the picture. But, basically, that's all I wanted to get up here and say. Like if you're out and you're having problems getting along with people, it's not always your fault. And that's the story I want to tell you. It's not always your fault, and sometimes you just need people in your corner, and just being there for you when you're dealing with whatever you're dealing with. Any issues, whether it has something to do with um your lifestyle or your body or whatever it is, because sometimes people are not going to be able to make you happy, or they're not going to be able to please you, and give you everything you want. You gotta stand up, and you gotta just, it's not always that you have to confront people, because you really don't have to confront people all the time. Sometimes you can find yourself at peace when you just try to be kind to them, and it works. It's been working for me. I met a lot of nice people, after all of the stuff that I had been through. But before then, I was like solo dolo. I like, I said I didn't want to hang out with anybody. I was like, I let a few people try to ruin it for me, and I'm like, you know what? It's still some good people out there, and just because I believed, I found them. I believe that it was some really, really nice people out there, and it worked. And so I know everybody's story is different, and so I was like, one thing I had to learn how to do is to understand that people are not perfect. It was hard for me to deal with because I feel like I was getting such bad treatment from not from everybody, but from certain people, and I was like, it's just a lot on me. And I'm really thankful that I'm here to share this story with you today. So my point of my story is that just because people are mean to you don't mean you have to necessarily hang out with them or be mean just to be mean to them back. You really don't. It's helpful for you when you can go out and find the right crowd or group that's fitting for you. And once you find out that that's the group that you need, then you'll feel better. You'll feel so much better. Also with the AA classes, if you anybody in here has a real drinking problem, I'm not talking about social drinkers that just drink here and there and no, I'm talking about people who just can't go without the drink. I welcome you to an AA class. I have information and everything here on the back table where you can go and get the treatment that you need. And if they have space, if they don't have space there, they will send you somewhere that they're connected with, and they'll send you to really good people that will really work with you. And basically, it's all about you having a good feeling about who you're dealing with in the AA because it's different types of people there too. And so they, um, it helped. So what I'm saying is if you could stop, I met a couple of people, they said they stopped drinking on their own. And I think that's really good. But if you really, really want to, be around other people while you're dealing with it, you can go to an AA. Some people have really did a good job, stopping by themselves. So I just want to encourage you to go out and, just, treat people as kind as you can because a lot of people are seeming to be missing, certain things. And by they missing things, it's not giving them a happier attitude with dealing with other people. So it's not always your fault. It could be that it's their fault, you know. So thank you. All right. I want you all to give Zimmer another hand clap. Thank you, Fred, for coming out. Thank you so much. No problem. Thank you. I enjoy being here, and I just wanted to share my story. That's all. Okay. So I want to get a couple more people to get up on the microphone. If you're not scared, if you're not, if you're willing and if you're not ready, please don't come up and tell your story about what you did. Okay. So anybody else? You have something up here that you know you did wrong, and you just want to share your story. You. Okay. What's your name? Jessica Diamond. Okay, Jessica. Yes, Jessica Diamond. Okay. Welcome. Thank you for coming in, and you get ready to tell your story. Hello. My name is Jessica and Diamond, and I just wanted to share a quick story with you because I wrote down a couple of things, but actually memorized it, what I did. And a lot of people say, you done something wrong, but you act like you never did anything. And the truth is that I used to hang out with this, I hung out with this guy, and we were like cool for a while. And I started getting kind of like jealous of him. He was getting all this new stuff, and I couldn't get it. And then so I used to get jealous. I used to hide his stuff. Like when I come over, he'd be like, um, his stuff was missing. He didn't know what was happening. But we hung out with a lot of people, so I was like, he's not gonna know it's me. I didn't do it because I wanted what he had. I just, I just was mad that he can get it. And I was barely, doing what I had to do. I had to get my bills paid and stuff. So I didn't have much left over like he did, and he worked so hard. He did, and I lost a really good friend to it. I see him every now and then. He'll speak to me and everything, but it's really awkward just like being on the earth knowing that my good friend won't even talk to me anymore. He was really um a really nice friend. I did a lot of different things, and I did say things to people so that they would not like him either. And you know, I do feel bad about it, but at first I didn't, and it had started becoming addictive to me, and I was like, why is this? When I realized that he wasn't coming around anymore, I noticed the difference, and I was like, it's nothing that I can do because once he really found out, and that's what it really is, because he actually found out what I was doing, and um, this other uh, person that used to hang out with us, they helped them to find out that it was me doing what I was doing because I had been so jealous of him, and I was like, I couldn't do anything. I just stood there when I was confronted, and I just stood there. So I was like, there's nothing that I can do. He's not gonna trust me anymore. So now I had to start this whole new life. And I was like, um, what do I do about my good friend? He was really a good friend. And he still is a good friend. I tell anybody today, like, don't don't do him wrong because you'll be losing a really good friend and you don't want to do that. It's like, no, I wasn't. Every now and then I still like try to see if I could still be friends with him, and it's like I don't know. Maybe later on down the line, he'll realize that I was really sorry. I was just, going through some stuff. Like, okay, so there it is. That's my story. I was like, some of the people that we hung out with, they were like, hey, how can I trust her? Is you gonna be jealous of me too, and this and that? So people started getting mad because they was like, "You always trying to say somebody jealous of you." Basically that's what I would be saying, and it was actually me, the one that was jealous. And it was like, "Girl, you think somebody jealous of you? Nobody really jealous of you." So, basically that's it. Some nice things that he had really, got for himself that he really wanted, and I just ruined his day, and I didn't mean to. Well, I did mean to, but I didn't know it would cost my friendship. So, all right, Miss Jessica. Jessica. Okay. Thank you for sharing your story. One more. One more. Come up here. What's your name? Alright, Booker. Alright. Uh-huh. Alright. So go ahead, tell your story. Okay. Um it's a baby mama problem. Basically I have this baby mom, and not gonna try to put her name out here right now. So I we were dating, everything was going good, and I do mean everything was going good. So for a while, and then other girls I had started seeing. It was like my girl looks good, but I see some more good looking girls. So I said to myself, like, I really don't want to lose my relationship. So I started lying to her. And then when I lied to her, and I know they'll say, hey, a lot of guys do that. There was girls everywhere around that time talking about men ain't no good. They just ain't no good with a good man at. So I'm like, I don't care about none of that talk. These girls looking good, okay? So I was like, I'm not gonna let them try to mess up my thing. What I got going, we only be able to do things once in a lifetime. So I was like, sorry, baby mama, but I gotta meet you later. So we did have kids. So I just wasn't there for them. I was out with these other girls. I was like, she found out. She called me out. Her friends came out there, called me out, talking to this girl, hanging out with her. And we wasn't at the club or anything, but we was just out. And I'm like, dang, what can I do? It's like she got over me. And then I was just standing there like it wasn't nothing I could say. And then she was fussing, trying to curse the girl that I was with. And I'm like, hey, you're not finna hit her. You know what I'm saying? You're not finna touch her. Like that. She like, I know you're not finna take up for this girl. But she ain't your girlfriend. I'm his girlfriend, and I'm his baby mom, and we supposed to be getting married. I'm like, nobody getting married right now, it. So anyway, basically, after all of that was over, they did fight. And so I felt bad because the other girl that was with me, she kind of didn't know that I was with anybody. I didn't tell her. So, I told her I was sorry, got back with her, sweeten her up. I sweeten her up a lot, real good, sweeten her real good. So, and then, took care of the baby. Was there for a couple of more months left. Was gone. I was gone this time for like 4 months. I seen this one girl. I was like, man, I can't go back home after this. So I'm like, I gotta stay here with this girl. She let me move in and everything. So I'm like, she knew I had a girlfriend. This girl, she was crazy. She knew I had a girlfriend. And I was like, I'm not gonna go home with this girl though, but I'm gonna stay here with her though. So she cooked for me every day. Her food was good though too. She made my bath waters. She did everything for me. And my girlfriend, she kept calling, calling, calling. I got her hooked on me. And she was still calling me and everything. So I'm like, one day I just finally went on and answered the phone. She like, where have you been? I've been over here taking care of the baby by myself, and you haven't been there for me. And what's going on? The baby growing up don't even know who her dad is, and she was doing all this talking to me. So I started getting mad though. I really was getting mad for real because I liked her, but I didn't want her to ruin what I had going on, with the girls that I was talking to. So I'm like, the girl came in and heard me on the phone. She's like, I know you ain't talking to her. She's like, I was like, yeah, I'm talking to her. So she started fighting me, got off the phone, hung up the phone. I'm like, now I got this girl, man. She started really liking me. She's like, she don't care if I was talking to her, my baby mama on the phone, and everything. So I'm like, uh, I understand, she started really getting too attached to me. So I had let her go because I had ran into another girl first before I had let her go, and then I had went back to my baby mama. She accepted me back in, so I butter her up, kiss her, up, help take care of the baby and stuff again. Then I got back in good with her. The other girl started coming over, and she found out where we were staying at, and um they actually got into a big fist fight out there in front of the house, and the neighbors called the cops and everything, and this girl got arrested. She really had been locked up for like a couple of years. I was like, I don't know why they gave her a couple of years. Something was going on, but they gave her a couple of years. So I'm like, I'm sorry I butted her up, and I told the other girl I ain't want to have nothing to do with her no more. So I'm talking about, man, she looked good. I didn't even want to say that. I said, but after that, I kind of left her alone a little bit. But when she got out of jail, I did kind of see her again. My girl, she didn't know, and everything. But so I said, let me start being more quiet about what I'm doing, because it was kind of hard. Because I was like, I'm tired of being, locked up, and I can't tell her what's going on because she won't accept what I'm doing, And I'm like, some girls, my friends, they had girls, they accepted it. They just, sat at home while they guy was out with the other girl. They had to some of them meet them. You know what I'm saying? But my baby mama, she couldn't do it. She wasn't going. So I was like, man, I gotta tiptoe, and basically finally we broke up. Actually, I haven't seen my kid. It was like about 5 years. The kid was 5 years old. I finally saw him, and I felt bad because I was like, man, I can't. Actually, this is my first kid. I'm like, I can't even be with my own kid because out of the betrayal, she said I betrayed her. So I'm just gonna call it betrayal. I just say it's not betrayal. All I'm saying is it's really not betrayal to me. It was just something I was going through that I had to do. You know what I'm saying? It's some things you just have to do. So um, that's my story, and I really feel bad because this woman really should have been my wife, and I don't know if I'm gonna get married after this. Uh, I got other stuff going on behind it, and it was like it's just too much, and I was just, I kind of calmed down today, so I'm not going after the girls like I used to, but I couldn't help myself. It was just something I couldn't do. I'm sorry, but so I just wanted to share my story with y'all. To, say I hope you all don't look at me, you know, in the wrong way, because it just seemed like I'm a bad person because I left my kid, and it's nothing I could do. I could fight for the kid, but I didn't want to snatch him from his mom, and he really, really wanted to be with her. I didn't want to do that to her. I did enough. Her crying and begging me to come home, and it was awful. This girl was going through, and I'm the one to put her there. And I get to talk to her every now and then, but she don't really want to have anything to do with me. She actually is not really, in a serious relationship, but she had been dating, and I had got mad, but I just said, I just, what can I do? She got a date too, but I told her I don't want the man around my kid, and she was like, what you want her to do? She was like, what you want me to do? So it's a whole lot, and I'm still trying to, get in good with her. And I know she ain't gonna believe me anymore, but I was just like, well, it is what it is. But I'm growing up, and eventually I think I want to get married. I don't like right now, but I said eventually, when I get a little older, maybe I could, go ahead and do that. But I don't know. I don't know. Thank you. Everybody give him and Jessica a hand clap, please. Yeah, I know it's hard coming up here telling your stories and we all kind of feel bad, for doing some of the things, but some of us, I just want to see a show of hands to say, hey, do you think your story is better than others? And you kind of looking at maybe something they did. It's just too much. Raise your hand. Okay. So I see a few hands saying you think your story was better. Okay. So we're not trying to offend anybody here because everybody did come at their own will and come in here and share their story. So now how I want you to help one another is when we come back next week, we can talk about ways of how we can resolve what has happened. And we want to quickly try to do that because some of you all might look at each other a little bit differently since you're sitting next to them. And I want to see the reaction. I want to hear comments if you can remember the story. And I've been looking at some of you all, and I'm not going to say your names or point you out, but I've seen how you all been looking when you see that someone come up here and tell their story and you're like shocked. But believe it or not, we're all in here for the same reason. We all just did somebody wrong and or did something wrong, and it's just a different story and a different level of doing things. So I want people to recover from what they've been through because some of you might be really hurting right now. And the outside world, in reality, these people are not trying to give you another chance. But you can get a chance with somebody else. Maybe not who you expected to get it with or who you wanted to get it with. But don't give up hope on that because you never know. If you clean yourself up, if you get your act together, if something good can come out of it. Some of you all may feel like you kind of betrayed people, or maybe you feel like the people that you know feel like you really, really betrayed them. And, none of you are perfect. None of you are perfect. You come in and you shared your story, that's a start. Because there's no way that you have to share what you did, awful things that you did with a whole bunch of people that you just didn't even know. So I want you to give yourselves a hand clap for just coming in. And even though you know you took the risk of people going to look at you differently since you've been sitting in this classroom, give each other a real big hand clap. Okay, so this operation is to let you know that yes, some people may have done things worse than you or took it a step further than you, but you're all have been in the wrong. So I want you to start looking at people differently. I want you to start looking at people differently. And I know it's hard to say that, oh, I forgive somebody. Because truth is that some of you are here have been the ones that has caused the confusion in other people's life. And you probably didn't even want to admit it. And now you're mad at the other person because they don't want to give you a chance or they're saying this and that about you. You're mad, but you know it's your fault. So I want everyone to come in with the poem. And I want your poem to start off when you come in next week. Because I'm only going to let a few of you read them off. I want you to come in with a poem that says, I know I did you wrong. I know I did you wrong. Okay? Let's just stop right there and recognize. recognize this because we are, as humans, quick to judge somebody else for doing us wrong, but then we've done them wrong. Okay? So we got to stop and think about it. No matter if you feel like you got a good heart or not, I know some of you feel like, hey, I'm a good person. I still am a good person. And I messed up, and now I want the people to know that I'm a good person. And it's very much so possible that they can accept that. But you got to take it a step further. Keep coming out and spending time with us and seeing how you can overcome. Because I really don't want any of you to feel guilty about this. Because you probably ruined some really, really big stuff. All right? So, I want final words by our director. Okay, our director, Karen Tote, will come up. As our director, Karen Tote, comes up, can you give her a hand clap, please? Hello, guys. Of course, you know I'm Karen Tote, and I am the director. And I will tell you my story when you come in next week. And that's my proposal. I want to thank you all for coming out today. I want to thank you all who have invited someone else. And if you have a chance, I want you to invite some more people next week. And next week will be the last invite for this session time. So after you send the people who come in next week, there will be, we won't accept any more. But I started this operation because of some things that I was going through, of course. And once I realized that I was going through certain things, I realized that it was really my fault. So I started thinking and thinking and thinking about it, and I wanted to just go ahead and start an operation to help people because it didn't feel so good, because I'm the one that had, caused the confusion and things that were going on around me. So I wanted to just open up this operation because a lot of people used to say, hey, you think you're perfect, you're not, you act like you didn't do anything wrong. And I'm like, wow, I couldn't receive that. It was so hard for me to receive that. I was like, I'm really a good person, so I didn't want things to go a step further the wrong direction. So I brought everybody in, and I'm really, really proud of this operation. We've been doing this for about 15 years now. And when people find out about it, they're all excited about coming in. You all will get a certificate at the end of this operation just to say that you have made the effort to change. And, we've had people come in. I must admit, we've had people that they would come in, do a really, 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 really good job, and all of a sudden they fell off. But everybody in here sounds like they're doing so good right now. I hope that none of you fall off of your commitments to doing people better and making better decisions. Okay, so you all are free to leave, and there's plenty of snacks back there. You are welcome to take the rest of those snacks home with you. And please come back next week. We hate to miss any of you, so please come out. I mean, I know everything right now is going on with the COVID-19 and the protesting and things like that have happened. But please don't forget to come out. We're trying to make an effort to make our communities cleaner, safer, and better. And thank you. Thank you so much, you all, for coming out. And please, 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 please come back again because we really enjoy you and you all help us.